biotech is basically biology and technology coined into one word to give you biotech. The United Nations Convention on Biological Diversity describes biotech as any technical or any technological application that uses biological processes, biological systems, or living organisms and its derivatives to produce or modify certain products for specific use. Now, I know this is a mouthful for those of us who are not in this industry or who are not used to this kind of terms, but what this basically means is that biotech is the application of technology using biological processes, biological systems or living organisms to produce a product for specific use. Now, this is very broad. If you think about it, it's very broad because you can use this in medicine, you can use this in industry, you can use this for food, you can use this in marine, and so many others. So it's a wide description, which is why under this industry or in this industry, they kind of use colors to differentiate this so that you know what colors, and then you tell me what you think. So the first one we'll talk about is a red. So when you hear people talk about colors in biotech, this is what they mean. When they say the red biotech or red color in biotech, it means medicine. So you're thinking this is not limited to pharmaceuticals, but this is mainly pharmaceuticals. So when you hear that they're doing clinical trials, you hear that they're doing diagnostics or stuff like that. Remember COVID, there was a lot of back and forth. What is happening with COVID? They're doing this testing, they're doing these trials. These fall under the red color. Red color biotech is related to medicine. Okay. Now the next one is the white. When you hear white, you're talking about industry. So your industrial processes, the processes that in industry scale. When you hear white biotech, this is what it refers to. There is also the green. I know you guys can already guess what green stands for, but this is agriculture. So biotech is so broad that you just need to find what suits you. If you're into agriculture, like you really like agriculture and you like technology, you want to make this industry better, you can focus on agriculture. With the increasing population the world is seeing now, there is need for increased production of food. So biotech is using processes and various techniques to increase production of food. This falls under the green part. This falls under your agtech. So again, agtech is agricultural technology. So these words just are a combination of two things and they're self-explanatory actually. So when you hear them, you have an idea of what they're talking about, and this is the green. Now there's another color which is called the blue. You guys tell me what you think in the comment section that blue stands for, and if you're already in this industry, I'm sure you know, tell us the answer in the comment section. There's so many other colors that refer to so many other different things. So there is yellow, there is violet, there is dark. There's so many colors that talk about different aspects of biotech, which is why I told you guys that this is a very vast industry. So if you're thinking biotech, you don't have to assume that you have to be doing something in the lab or you have to have a medical background. There is room for other people. While there are roles that actually require you to have some background in biology or chemistry and the likes, there are other things that there are other job roles that don't require as much. And if you go through your job searches, you will see that even in these industries, there are some things that require things that are not in the medical field or the biological field or whatever. So do not assume that you cannot fit into this industry simply because you don't have this background. There are people who are not even in sciences, they're not in STEM at all, but find themselves in this industry. So if you have, these industries also have roles in finance, they have roles in marketing, they have roles in sales. So like I said, just think about if it's something that you're interested in, if it's something that has caught your interest, if it's an industry that you want to pursue, please don't just wave it aside because you think that it's for certain people. You can make a difference here. You can make impact. These are impactful industries that people are beginning to consider, not just because of how impactful they are, but because of the degree to human relationship and human interaction that they have. Don't forget to put in the comment section what you think the blue biotech stands for, and I'll be replying and reading your comments as well. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like I said, we're going to be breaking down these things in this channel. So if you want to see more of this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with people who are interested. If you're interested in digital health, which is another industry or another aspect that people are considering when it comes to securing their future, then watch this video here. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.